name is Kevin Sidebottom. I'm a speaker, author, and trainer on the Sales Process Uncovered. I also go around the country and help sales teams implement a good sales strategy so they're off and running with a common language. Today, I'm going to talk to you about how to motivate your sales team to increase sales. Now, the first thing you don't want to do to motivate people is badger them and threaten them. Far too many organizations do that, where they say, if you don't hit these goals, you're probably going to be fired. And it works for a short amount of time, but long term, the sales team will leave. And your good performers that don't typically have to worry about it will actually leave and go to other organizations too, because they don't trust the organization. So we don't want to badger our sales teams, and we don't want to threaten them. What we want to do is encourage them so we can do things that motivate people that will actually generate better results. We want to go in there with goals that have bonuses attached to them. If you hit your goals, you get the bonus. A lot of people will use short-term contests, and we'll talk about that a little bit, because how the competition actually results in good companionship and trustworthiness and competitive nature. And then we'll talk about a third thing that you can do with your sales team to increase sales. So let's talk about the first one. Obviously, every year there's new goals set out or monthly goals set out, depending on what industry you're in, to increase sales. And by doing that, we have rewards. We want to reward the people when they hit their goals. Just like when I go out and work out for a whole fitness program and do it successful, I'm going to give myself a little goal. It helps me stay motivated on task, so that way I'll keep wanting to come back and do it again. So should you reward your sales team. If you reward them for their good efforts, they're going to come back and keep going. Now, some organizations will do short-term contests, and they give different prizes. Mortgage industries do it, car dealerships do it, and if you hit your numbers and beat everybody else, you'll typically get the prize. What that does for you is it drives competition. Now we have to make sure that we're working on the good side of competition, because there's good and bad. There's bad side of competition where people can try to detonate the other person's success, and we want to frown upon that. We want to make sure that's an ethical thing, that we're just having healthy competition to grow. You see it in football and baseball where the teams compete for positions. It's okay to have that. You got to have healthy competition. By doing so, you'll actually increase morale with people. And that's what we really want. We want to have an upbeat sales staff that's out there competing with each other, having fun while we do that. Because if we're not having fun, now we're just doing work. Nobody really wants to do work. Now here's the third thing, and it's really important that you grasp this concept. And it's about caring about the team. You want to show that you value your team and that you care about them. By doing so, you'll build loyalty and trust and influence with them. And they'll want to stay with you, even when times are tough. And if there's a better opportunity, they'll at least give you that phone call to talk to you about it, if they really trust you and know you care. Sales organizations like Ramsey Solutions and whatnot do a fantastic job. Most big businesses do a horrible job about increasing morale by showing they care. Ramsey Solutions, their managers know what's going on in their lives. They know, like, if there's a death in the family or a newborn baby coming, on how and when it's going to happen, and they're there to help their teams. By showing people that you care, not just by simple competitions and prizes and stuff, by showing you care, you'll actually get a better output from your sales team. And you can do that in a lot of different ways. You can set up your customer relationship system, your CRM, to know their birthdays and their anniversaries, to make sure they're checking in on them. You can put notes in there about what they're going through, just to show value. But you also need to invest in your team. Bring them in at least once a year for a sales training to bring everybody together to work together and strategize what they're seeing in the industry, how to refine your approach, and get collaboration. That drives healthy competition when you have collaboration. People like to joke with each other. They want to help each other in these healthy environments. So by bringing them in at least annually to have sales trainings and teachings where they actually teach what the competition's doing and how to get around that, which helps them learn, you're actually benefiting the organization and your team, showing that you care. Now, you don't just tell them they're taking a sales training, saying, hey, we're doing an investment retreat or something of that nature to get them to buy in more, because nobody wants to go through more training. Here's the other thing you can do. Read books. Yeah, I know, it sounds boring, but here's the deal. When we're growers and when we're learners, we actually excel. It's been proven out many times. So go and read a book together. Now, I've installed a simple process. I do at least 12 books a year by reading 10 pages a day. 10 pages a day times 30 days is a 300-page book. It can be done. It just takes discipline. Now, if you want to do a book quarter with your team, that's fine too, but having that collaboration and talking about topics is how people learn from each other and exchange ideas. By doing so, it's going to net you an increase in your sales team. If you have any questions about this, feel free to reach out. My links and my contact information are below. If you like this video, like and subscribe so other people can benefit and they can be helped too. That's what I'm here for, is to help people. See you next time.